Good afternoon. It's Caesar in Connecticut, and this is what we've got. It's been going on all morning into the afternoon. Light snow, but it's accumulating, and you can see we have a lot of it still on the ground. This is the backwoods of my neighbors, and this is our backwoods. And so as you can see, and there's one neighbor over there, which we don't see in the summertime, and then we have a neighbor here. And these guys don't mind the birds at all. But it's a beautiful winter scenery, and there is the creek that runs through there, which looks like it's going to become a pond. And if anybody, you guys that follow me on YouTube, I posted a video of a coyote, and the coyote was here. This is a pile of shavings from the pigeon coops. Then once I clean them out, I just pile them here. And basically he was here and digging all of that out, and then he walked right along here, and there's the back barn, and he just walked right along here, right on up towards the neighbors, and that looks like his tracks there. So but it's beautiful. The sad thing is I leave tomorrow morning and fly back to Bermuda for about 3 weeks. Have some work that I need to do there, and then I'll be back in February. And you know, that's going to be on for a while. And for those that don't know, me and Cheryl Barnaba, we got married on the 13th at the Congress Poultry Show in Springfield, Mass. That was wonderful. So but yeah, I just love coming out here and looking at all of this white and brown, and you know, it's just so quiet. Don't hear much traffic, don't hear anything from the neighbors. So there's the barns, and right there is where I do my one of the grapevines. And so I still need to paint this side of the barn. This is what we call the back barn, where we do most of the breeding of the chickens. So we set up breeding pens in there. We got a heat lamp going on. This is a outdoor aviary for usually the cockbirds when we're not breeding them anymore. This was, or is, my garden, one of them. And there's one small pigeon loft, and there's about 6 birds in there and 3 babies. And that one is another chicken coop, and these are the outdoor pens for the cockerels as grow up pens. And as you can see, this is the yard, and so it's pretty beautiful. And with the snow coming down, it's really like a winter wonderland, I guess you can say. And being from Bermuda, we never get to see much of this at all, unless you happen to visit the States and it's snowing. So, and then we have that house over there, which is derelict at the moment. Nobody's in there, and as you can see, there's the big pigeon loft. And that's the aviary that I did on the outside. And then I just modified this chicken cage, and then I basically wrapped it with 1/2-inch poultry netting so that the hawks cannot get to the young birds, and I let them out there just for training purposes, so when I'm ready to let them go out, they know where to come in. And these guys, you can see it's snowing, and they're out here enjoying themselves, fresh air. So, and this is another barn there, and then this is a chicken run that the chickens love to come in, but anyway, with this weather they're not coming in. There is one of the main roads there, and this is is a chicken coop, but I converted into a pigeon loft, and I've got some that we just acquired, and I will show you guys. We have those guys there. We got a pair of fantails, and they're beautiful, so hopefully. And we've got some, I think it's about four tipplers in here. And a friend of ours gave us those guys there, which is a black homer, and there is another one somewhere here, and a pair of blue bars. So hopefully we can get some babies out of those. And I always like the blackbirds as well as I do the whites, but let's see what happens. But yeah, that's another run there for the chickens. That's the garage, and those are the pine trees way up there. And a lot of times the ravens perch right on the tip, and some of the hawks. But it's really nice out here. Like I said, it's pretty quiet, and we have quite a big yard. And as you guys can see, I put that scarecrow, whatever you call it, right up there. Hopefully that stops the hawks, especially the Cooper hawks coming in and trying to. So as you can see, these guys they just like being out in the snow. So I did scrape their out this morning. So the light's not very good in here. But anyway, that's what's going on. And that noise you hear is me on the ice on the ground. And this guy can't figure out whether he wants to come out or stay in. So looks like this one is like picking at the snow. So forever child, I think he's only like 3 months old. So hopefully, well, that one and the one behind them, I think those two are like 3 months old. The young birds from last year. And this is also a young bird here. It's a nice blue bar, and that's a young, I think that's a young blue check. So it's like the young birds like to come outside. Well, anyway, so that's what is going on, and that's my apple tree that I prune. There's the peach tree that I prune, and there's the plum tree that I as well. So yeah, so anyway, I'll have to leave all of this tomorrow morning at about 4 o'clock in the morning and head on to JFK, get on a flight to Bermuda. Anyway, that's going to be it until the next one.